What's up, people? This is the Vinyl Casket. I am Nick, and this is my weekly comic book review and haul. First, thank you for tuning in on Twitch at Vinyl Casket or on YouTube at The Vinyl Casket. Also, please follow on Instagram at Vinyl Casket and Vinyl Casket Comics. I'll be posting a bunch of this stuff and other stuff on Vinyl Casket Comics in the very near future. Um, let's get into it. So this is the stuff that I'm gonna start off with. The stuff that I picked up at Free Comic Book Day, and the one thing I picked up this week during the week. So the thing I picked up, you know what? Let's do this stuff. I talked about this in one of my streams, but this is not the free comic books. This is just the stuff I picked that was on sale during Free Comic Book Day. So you have 2 issues of 2006 Justice League of America issue 1. It is a connecting cover, so it forms that. I just posted this on Instagram. Thought it was really cool. I also, from the same run, have the connecting covers for issue 7, which is this, which overlaps on Batman to create a connecting cover. It's 2 issues there. New Titans issue 114. This is when Nightwing and a bunch of other characters leave the Teen Titans officially. This branches off. This is the numbering from the new Teen Titans. It becomes New Titans. You have that, it's Wolfman, right? Yeah, so this is part of the Wolfman branch. Eventually, hopefully, everything leading up to this and this gets collected in omnibus form, because I think volume 5, I think there's a volume 6 that's coming out, which is mostly just tie-ins and one-shots, but I hope they collect all this stuff in omnibus form. Weird Arsenal costume, right? This is a strange Arsenal costume. Oh, thank you, Sam519. Thank you for the follow. Let me see. I should probably pull this up. I don't have my stream manager on. Okay. Also, we have issue 170 of XMen. This is, I'm pretty sure that's Havoc on the cover in a spacesuit. Think that's really cool. Who else is on there? No one you can really tell. Wolverine, because he has the claws. Yeah, but this is really cool. It gives me alien vibes in the spacesuits. It's Havoc, really cool. And we have issue 156 of Grant Morrison's. Oh, this isn't even Morrison. Well, this is New X-Men, issue 156. I thought this was Grant Morrison's series. Right? I thought he did New X-Men. But this is Austin and Laraka. Laraka has done great artwork. This is a 2004 issue. Very confused why that this isn't Grant Morrison, but awesome cover with the Phoenix in the background, Emma Frost, and Cyclops wearing the jacket. So yeah, that was the stuff that I picked up on sale during Free Comic Book Day. And then I picked up a comic from the wall, okay? Very rare that I pick up a comic from the wall that isn't like an alien variant or something weird like that, right? This is issue 1 of the 1966 Plastic Man series. Pretty sure this is like the second Plastic Man series. I think it's the first one for DC, the second overall, right? But this is like, Silver Age. Really cool. Awesome artwork on this. Is in like really good condition. There's there's spine ticks, but like obviously Suddenly Soul is gonna have a few spine ticks, but this is in like mint, dude. This is near mint. This is beautiful. Okay. And that's everything I picked up. And now we'll get on to the reviews. So we got a big stack, right? I think it's 15 books here. We'll start off with Indies, Marvel, then DC. Okay? So we got 2 books from Image. The first one is issue 6 of Nocterra. So this is Scott Snyder. Zack Snyder, that's the director. Scott Snyder's book with Tony S. Daniel. So far, this series has been awesome. Mixes horror elements with like Walking Dead kind of stuff. It's really good. And after the last issue, I was like, where are they going to go with this? A lot of emotion, a lot of build up, kind of fast paced. I'm wondering where they're going now. I can't wait to hear about the background and how we get, how we got the, what's his name? The guy, is it Blacktop? How he came about, and we get to find out why the brothers got into a fight and why one turned on the other. Yeah, really good book, really good series. This is issue 6. There should be a trade paperback coming out soon. Definitely get it, catch up while you can. This is an awesome book. I'm gonna give it a. We're gonna give it a 7. 7.5. We're gonna give it a 7.5. Okay. Next, we have the Show Stealer. We got Radiant Black. Holy cannoli, dude. So, super Power Ranger vibes in this. And you now have 4 Radiants. The last issue, so this takes place after, this is issue 7. So, this story takes place right after issue 5. Issue 6 was a backstory all on Radiant Black. Radiant Black, on Radiant Red. Yeah. Awesome story. Fast paced. You have this guy with the mask and the cloak and the sword. He's hunting these guys down, and you find out how everyone has different powers and how the Radiant Pink can teleport places. She does a bunch of crazy stuff. I really like the direction that the story is going. I like how there's a lot of mystery still behind each of these people. Obviously, we got a background on her, but obviously they don't know what we know about her now. He's Nathan. I forget his name, but he's still really, really mad that Nathan's in the hospital because of her. Really, really good story. So yeah, there's gonna be a trade paperback soon, probably first 5 issues. Pick it up, get caught up. This is awesome. These 2 books from Image are must reads. So this is Kyle Higgins, right? Yeah, this is Kyle Higgins. Phenomenal. This is a wraparound cover. Pink is on the back. I can't wait to see who this guy with the sword is. He is nonstop. He's knocked unconscious at this point, right? So we don't know what's going to happen in the next issue, and I can't wait to find out. There's also a little mini comic that in the back of this that's, I think these characters have been in a previous mini backup thing in Radiant Black before. I'm not sure. I don't really know what's going on. It's very confusing for me, but it looks cool. Similar artwork. 8. 8 out of 10. Okay, now we're up to Marvel. So, Guardians of the Galaxy issue 17, right? I have this variant cover. I thought it was really cool. I didn't realize what the cover was, right? It is a Marvel Duel cover. So, Marvel Duel is a Marvel game that isn't available in America. So, I don't know why where the comic books are primarily produced and distributed in America, why we got a variant cover which is sponsored to a game that we cannot play, right? So I immediately looked this up and I can't get it. What? What is the logic? What is the marketing here? So now you just advertise this game to thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people that can't download it. At least put, you should have put one of the one of the 15 Marvel games that's in the App Store in America so that people would have downloaded it. You just lost so much marketing for putting this logo here for goddamn no reason. Besides that, awesome Baby Groot cover. Baby Groot from the movie. Awesome cover. I think this is beautiful. Story is really, really cool. So this is part of Last Annihilation. It wraps up everything that happened in Sword and the previous issue 16. Really like what they're doing with the storyline with Last Annihilation and the floating Dormammu head. Is it still a head? If you read the end of this issue, you'll find out. You hear some Galaxus stuff. Captain Glory's gone. A whole bunch of really cool stuff is going on in this book, in this event. Last Annihilation is being very slept on, I feel like, right now. It's not getting a lot of advertising. A lot of people, I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. I'm not seeing a lot of reviewers review the series. What I'm upset about is that they give you this whole roster right now of Guardians of the Galaxy. Issue 12, before this revamp, right? Where they're like, oh, you guys are now like the official Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, you are the team we're going to go to now, right? Before, Genisvel was here, as was, Fivel's on the team, I think, still. But Genisvel was there, Hercules was there, and Prince of Power, right? Was part of the team. All three of these characters don't know where they are in this book. The Guardians of the Galaxy annual was a whole story about Prince of Power and Hercules doing his thing. Why aren't they helping the team out? The team is in desperate need of help, and they're nowhere to be found. And apparently, the Marvel solicitations for September came out for next month, right? Or or whatever it is, October, November, I don't know. The next solicitations came out, and Genisvel is getting a one shot, right? Also, I don't know where Marvel Boy is in all this. Like, Marvel Boy was with them when they went to Araco for the conference, for, the gala. Where's Marvel Boy? I hope we find that out. Really cool story. I'm going to give this a 7. I really like it. I do really, really like it. Okay, on to something I kind of indifferent about. Issue 3 of Sinister War. Okay, cool cover. This book is both everything that I wanted to see out of Sinister War, but also is very disappointing, right? Because this is issue 3, and we haven't made much progress since issue 1. This issue had 0 to do with Mary Jane. A lot of monologuing from Harry Osborn, which is I keep forgetting his name because I literally it's not even a relatable character to me. I don't know. Harry Osborn's character that he became is monologuing this whole time. They bring back Sin Eater as like a zombie. He's missing chunks out of his head. And Peter Parker is getting his literal ass handed to him by every villain he's ever had. You got the Sinister Six, the Savage Six. You have the Sinister Syndicate. You have the Sinister Foes of Spider-Man. At the end, you get a whole brand new team that Sin Eater has not pulled out of his ass. You got I'm pretty sure Morbius is in the background, Grey Gargoyle, all sorts of stuff. I think that guy's name is Twister or something. I don't know. I really have no idea. They're just pulling every villain out of their ass, right? And they're all beating the literal nonsense out of Spider-Man. He's running around with like webbing holding his freaking ribs together. I wish they would have showed more like damage to the costume itself. That would have been really cool. But yeah, it's really cool because they're putting him through the ringer, right? But the artist Bagley isn't going that detailed in him actually getting beaten up in the art. But it's really cool. At the same time, this all could have happened in issue 1. Some of it did happen in issue 1. We're just adding more and more. We lost the whole crew from issue 2 to issue 3. We lost the whole crew, like Foreigner, who was it? We lose Foreigner. We lose his whole thing of the guy that can jump through places. That wears the all white costume. You lose the jack-o'-lanterns. That whole thing, right? All those guys are not present in this issue. I don't really know what's going on, but it was really cool and exciting. But story-wise, it was just a monologue, right? Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6. Hopefully, issue 4 picks up, and then what didn't disappoint though was issue 2 of Moon Knight. I don't even think it's been a month since the first issue came out. This is excellent, right? They didn't even wait. They set the stage. They gave us some character development, gave us a backstory, on what Moon Knight's doing and Mr. Moon's doing, right? Set up that there's another Moon Knight. Slowly built everything up in the first issue, and then this issue is just gun goes off, go. Just run to the back of the page. Just go. As much information slammed to his face as possible. This was awesome. Not too much dialogue, a lot of action, a lot of great art, a lot of crazy big panels that are detailed and saturated and super contrast and really entertaining. He switches between his like multiple personalities like crazy, but he has control of it. You get this whole plot device of the other Moon Knight setting up this stuff to put him through the ringer, but he overcomes it easily. I really liked it. I really, really, really liked this issue. This gets an 8 out of 10, hands down. Okay, so the next 3 books are all X books, right? All X-Men related books. And I want to say this, that I have been very unhappy with the X books for the last couple of months, right? Since X of Swords, I've been trying to fight for them in my own head, but they've slowly let me down and let me down and let me down. The Gallo is cool. The Gallo is a step in the right direction, right? And with the stuff that's going on, you're gonna see in two of these 3 books. I was like, okay, we're gonna get some progress, and we're really so far. I think the last issue of Wolverine was okay. The last issue of Marauders wasn't very good, but issue 23 really picked up. We didn't get any of that nonsense with Wolverine. No X Factor nonsense involved here. You get Marauders. You get 2 people that haven't been on the Marauders yet helping them out. And you get these girls doing some crazy stuff at the end. This is a variant cover, by the way. Issue 23. Awesome. Dude, this was... You get Emma Frost monologuing, explaining, what's going on if you didn't read the last issue. But, it makes sense that she doesn't want to get out of bed, whatever. And then she gets psychically, contacted by Banshee freaking out in Ireland, but one of the factories, and there's 2 mobs, and then the people from the other organization that's trying to take them out with these mutated guys trying to do all this stuff. So then Marauders are on the case. Her and Kate Pride and her clothing designer with the 4 arms, and you get it's not Tempest, is it? I always forget her name. But you get another really cool character that was from like the Mutant Liberation Front. Really cool characters, really cool story. How the way they handle it and the way they take care of everything was really cool. Banshee was really cool in this. And I don't usually like Banshee. I really did like his relationship with Emma. And then these girls at the end being sly as hell. I loved it. This is an easy 7.5. And I haven't said that about a Marauders book in a while. I feel like this is really, really good. Following the events of Hellfire Gala, really good. The last issue that followed directly from the gala was like, all about Wolverine in a Marauders book. I didn't get it. This book was awesome. And then you got issue 5 of Wave X. So this is leading to, the return of Onslaught, right? We know we're getting an Onslaught one-shot. I think it's a one-shot. Maybe it's 2 issues. We're getting an Onslaught story, right? Onslaught's back. Onslaught's been back, but this is building it up, right? Nightcrawler really voices his opinion on how he feels about the Resurrection Protocol. Sets up this whole plan to remember something. It doesn't work out the way he thought it would, but he doesn't know because his memories got wiped before that. Legion is super powerful here. His dad's yelling at him. Him and his dad have a weird relationship. I love the Zorn brothers in this. I think they're badass. I think their designs are super cool. I love it. I love this book. I've pretty much enjoyed all of Wave X. I dropped X-Corp because it's awful. But this made it out. Those two came out around the same time, and this book was pretty good. This book it's all about Nightcrawler coming to terms with his religious beliefs and his love of mutantdom and Krakoa and the opportunities it has and the clear contradictions between his belief system and the Resurrection Protocol, and how there is no real mutant religion, and him coming to these terms, and him dealing and hanging out with Legion, and him trying to find out what's going on with this guy, Onslaught. It's just really interesting. A lot of action, really good artwork, really emotional writing. I'm giving this I want to say 8, but I'm going to give it a 7.5. All right. Trial of Magneto, issue 1, variant cover. This book blew me away. I was not expecting this. I thought this was going to be a flop. I thought it was just a gimmick to get money. I didn't think this was good. I didn't think it was going to be good. It was awesome. The artwork, the stories, the multiple characters, everything. Everyone's opinions on Wanda and this and that, and the way that Magneto's wearing all black. And you start off with X-Factor, X-Force, and the X-Men all working together to do this autopsy and examine the scene and do all these clues, and you have all the Wolverine characters working together with almost all the Summers family there. You know, Dakin is working with Logan and with X-23, and they're all sniffing and talking about this and talking about that. That was super cool. Polaris, when she realizes what's going on with the, I heard someone online say that they're just throwing Magneto at this and blaming him for no reason without any evidence. Dude, the evidence is all there. They literally spend the first 10, 15 pages dissecting all the evidence and setting this up, and Rachel Summers is using her chrono thing, and they're doing this whole thing to figure out, and they come to the conclusion it's probably has to be him, right? Really interesting, really cool. They confront him, whole bunch of stuff. The Wolverine characters try to attack him, but Dakin is the surprise attack. Awesome. Quicksilver comes in. That was badass. They tell the Avengers. Vision starts crying. Awesome book. 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10. It's literally a 9 out of 10. Okay, we're on to DC. I'm already 24 in. Let's light this up. Let's light it up. Okay, we have a 2 of 4, Superman and the Authority. It's probably the weakest book of the week from DC. but still I enjoyed it. So this is basically like background story of how Manchester Black and Superman. First off, Grant Morrison, and I love this artwork. Is like 4 artists on here. They're going around recruiting people for their team, for the Authority, Steel, Midnighter, Halo, and then what's her name? The not the sorceress. I don't know. I forget. But this character right here, right? 4 characters, background on 4 characters, whatever. We have 2 more characters to recruit. Don't know how they're gonna do it. I think it's 2 more characters. I really like the backstories they gave and the action scenes and the art style and all the added. I thought this was a really good issue. I thought I was gonna hate it. I really went into this book thinking I was gonna hate it. Really enjoyed it. But I'm gonna give it just a 6. It's gonna get a 6. 5.5. Okay, issue 34 of Catwoman. Awesome variant cover, cardstock cover. Badass fight between her and Father Valley. Really cool. You get some Batman stuff. Batman back and forth with her. That's it. Huge fight scene. Most of this really cool. The detective's trying to help him out. Really, really enjoyed this book. I'm giving it a 7.5. BatCat issue 6. This is the Jim Lee cover. Yes. Tom King. Don't necessarily like Tom King. Love this cover. Like this book. I've been liking this series. So this is 6 of 12. We're halfway through. I enjoyed this. I thought it was good. Artwork is good. You're bouncing between like 3 or 4 different time periods. Batman's in here a little bit. Batman's daughter's in here a little bit. You get present day, past, and future Catwoman. Really interesting. I enjoyed it. I hate Joker in this, but I think you're supposed to hate Joker in this. But I don't hate how he's. It just makes me angry. Like how he's written makes me angry. Like, I want to spit at him. Really like this book. I'm gonna give it a 6. Issue 2 of Shazam. Pretty sure this is only a mini series. Probably like 4 issues, 5 issues, 6 issues. Ties in with Teen Titans Academy. They get to hell. They find that it's like a gambling ring run by a new boss. They do all this stuff. The guy that he goes there with accidentally, gambles using magic. Whatever. You find out that he's some kind of freaking angel. Right? I didn't even realize that it spelled Shazam on the cover. From the S over, that's Shazam. That's really cool. Cardstock variant cover. Billy Batson flirting with some demon woman. I really enjoyed this issue. Artwork was awesome. Everything about it. I like this tie-in. I like how we're trying to find out what's wrong with his powers. This is awesome. This is gonna get a 7. Okay. We got issue 773 of Flash. This is a cardstock cover. Really like this one, right? Really like this cover. You get the conclusion of his fight that started in the last issue with Heatwave. Really liked how that was handled. I really like Wally West as the main Flash. I really like how he is taking on the mantle the way that Wally does, and he's not trying to fill anyone's shoes. He's very down to earth. It's like a villain of the week kind of mentality here. I love it. I like him as Flash. I like how he's in his new job and he's smart, but they don't realize how smart he is. And he's doing his whole thing. I like it. I like how he's nervous about them finding out when Mr. Terrific doesn't even care. I think it's great. I don't understand why there was a Green Lantern page in here about Jessica Cruz being a Yellow Lantern when the annual hasn't come out yet, and the last issue teased her, right? Teased her as Yellow Lantern, but did not show her face, so we didn't even know if it was her or not. This book kind of gave it away. If you're reading Green Lantern, not reading this, lucky you. That was annoying. This book gets a easy 7. Loved it. Okay. Last book of the week. You got 2 covers. It's Nightwing. This is issue 83 of Nightwing. You have the cardstock cover with Bitewing, and you got the main cover, which is beautiful, right? Dude, I'm just going to say that this issue is a 9.5 out of 10. Phenomenal story, phenomenal artwork. I love Redondo's artwork. I love Taylor's storytelling. I love how, he finds out that his half-sister that was raised by the mafia of the guy that killed his father, his parents, is actually good and has been using it and taking down cartels from the inside the whole time. And she's now the mayor, and they're going to work together, I think. I really like that aspect. I love how he's starting a whole nonprofit foundation in the name of Alfred, and the Bat family group chat was really cool. I love his relationship that he's rebuilt with Barbara Gordon, Oracle, Batgirl. There's a kissing scene in here. This is just phenomenal. This is everything you need to know. Everything you need. This is the perfect Nightwing run. Tom Taylor has the perfect Nightwing run. So far, it's been phenomenal. It's been unreal. I can't wait. I hope he gets to write this for as long as physically possible. I know he has a lot on his plate. I would love a Tom Taylor Nightwing omnibus. I would buy it even if I own the single issues just to support that man. I love this. I love that. Like I said, 9.5 out of 10. And that's all I got for you guys. I'm not going to be doing the rundowns on Comic Geek, League of Comic Geeks or whatever. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. The videos just go too long because I'm putting these on YouTube now. So that's it. If you want, you can definitely check out the website, which is leagueofcomicgeeks.com. You can create your own pull list there, find out all the books that are coming out from all providers, figure it out, and you can check that out and create your own list. I could read off next week. I got just as many books. We are picking up Action Comics 1034, Alien 6, Amazing Spider-Man 72, Cable Reloaded, which is a Last Annihilation tie-in, Checkmate 3, Issue 1 of Darkhawk, Issue 1 Extreme Carnage Riot, Detective Comics, Issue 1042, Nonstop Spider-Man 4, Infinite Frontier 5, Robin 5, Superman Son of Kal-El Issue 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Issue 120, Teen Titans Issue 6, Wolverine 15, and Wonder Girl 3. Crazy week. That's a lot of books. Yeah, that's a lot of books. Okay, this has been The Vinyl Casket. I am Nick, home of the lamest taste, the lamest Twitcher, YouTuber, Instagram user on the face of the planet. Thank you so much. Please follow and subscribe on Twitch at Vinyl Casket. Subscribe, like, and comment on the video on YouTube at The Vinyl Casket. And hit up my Instagrams at Vinyl Casket and Vinyl Casket Comics and comment on those. DM me, talk to me, whatever. Thank you, and stay lame.